Alright, guys, I'm going to show you undeniable proof that Trump is cool with pedophilia. He has zero problems, and it's coming straight from his mouth. I'm kind of surprised that the media and people haven't been talking about what he said and breaking it down. How it totally shows that he's cool with it. He's totally cool with it. All right, let's listen to this POS, this piece of shit child rapist. Let's listen. Sorry, I'm going to use these words because it's the reality of the situation.
All right. Just to button up on Mar-A-Lago, you're saying that Jeffrey Epstein poached two of your staffers. Who were they?
Yeah, I don't want to say two, or I don't want to say any number. You're talking about many years ago. But yeah, he took people, and because he took people, I say, don't do it anymore. You know, they work for me. And he took, beyond that, he took some others. And once he did that.
So, coming straight from his mouth, he knows he's taking female teen workers. He knows it right away, and he gives them a chance to stop. That's how much this guy has no problem with pedophilia. Like, imagine if you knew somebody who's a fucking pedophile piece of shit, where you tell him like, "Hey, dude, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Just stop, okay?" No, nobody would. Anybody who's has any kind of heart, any kind of that believes in justice will totally turn that piece of shit in. This guy didn't. And here's another thing. Yeah, we'll continue.
That was the end of him. I didn't like when they steal people. I don't like it.
Steal people. All right, let's break this down. At the time, it's when Virginia Giuffre, I think that's how you say her name, when she got recruited by Epstein, it was in 2000. Trump was already fucking 50 years old. He was already a billionaire. Why in the hell does this guy care so much what a minimum wage teenage worker does? You know, why does he care so much about Epstein getting these teenage workers? Why? Obviously he knew. I mean, why else would a guy worth 500 million like Epstein, why would he want to recruit teenagers? Come on, man. It's obvious as fuck he knew. The guy knew. It's coming out of his mouth. And that's the amazing part. It's coming out of his mouth and the media's just like, oh, man, they don't say shit.
Epstein has a certain reputation, obviously. Just curious, were some of the workers that were taken from you, were some of them young women?
Were some of them
young women?
Well, I don't want to say, but everyone knows the people that were taken. And it was the concept of taking people that work for me is bad. But that story's been pretty well out there. And the answer is yes. Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
The concept of taking workers is bad. Dude, you're a billionaire. A 50-year-old billionaire, and you care so much about that pedophile taking away teenagers. Huh. It seems like the only thing he cares about is for it to not happen in Mar-A-Lago. He gave Epstein a chance. Hey, dude, just stop. You know, don't do it here in Mar-A-Lago. He didn't stop, right? And if you go to in the Epstein in the emails, it pretty much confirms everything. All right? Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course not. He was his friend. Of course he knew about the girls, as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Yeah. So Trump knew everything that was happening. They're recruiting girls for the island, for all this pedophile shit. And he just asked them to stop. He asked them to stop. Why? He did not want heat in Mar-A-Lago. That's it. He didn't want the cops. He did not want any of the cops to come over in case something happened. I mean, he knew what they were doing with the girls. He knew some of them were going to get killed. Yeah, that's what the Epstein files have revealed. So yeah, I mean, obviously the guy has zero problems with pedophiles, zero problems. He was cool with it. Yeah, anyways.
In the spa. Yeah, people that work in the spa. I have a great spa, one of the best spas in the world in Mar-A-Lago. And people were taken out of the spa, hired by him. In other words, gone. And
In other words, gone. And you know, I used to think about like when he said that, in the beginning I didn't think much of it. Now after reading the Epstein files, gone. Huh. gone. I mean, come on. You know, you read all that cannibal shit, all that weird shit they were doing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were killed. Maybe people should fucking look into that. Who are these girls that were gone? Sounds pretty interesting. Was it just Virginia? No, I mean, it was 2 other girls, according to him. Maybe more.
Other people would come and complain, this guy is taking people from the spa. I didn't know that. And then when I heard about it, I told them, I said, listen, we don't want you taking our people, whether it was spa or not spa. I don't want him taking people. And he was fine, and then not too long after that, he...
So you give him a chance. See, this is what I'm talking about. He gave the pedophile a chance. That's how much he does not give a fuck about pedophilia. That's how much he does not give a fuck about American kids being sexually abused, sexually trafficked, being turned into sex slaves. That's how much this motherfucker does not give a shit about that. Anyways, let's continue.
He did it again, and I said, out of here.
Mr. President, did one of those...
Oh, he did it again, and he kicked him out. Wow, what an amazing dude. He gave a pedophile a chance to stop. He didn't stop, and then, you know what, you're out. Yeah, dude, that sounds like such a great guy. He's a piece of shit, and we all know it.
Stolen, persons. That include Virginia Jeffrey?
I don't know. I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people, yeah. He stole her. And by the way, she had...
Yeah, it's kind of weird how a teenager is working at the spa. After the Epstein files, it makes me wonder, did some of these rich dudes get off from the idea of some teenager handing them over a towel or whatever it was? It makes me think, it makes me wonder.
No complaints about us, as you know. None whatsoever.
We've seen how good...
So yeah, guys, it's undeniable. It's fucking undeniable. The guy has no problems with pedophilia. He has no problems with pedophiles. He gives them a chance. The guy's a piece of shit. He's covering for all the pedophiles. And more importantly, he's covering for himself. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. You add everything up. All the accusations. How he's acting. How he's protecting. I mean, if it was up to him, hey, there would be 0 files released. And we would have been like, oh, what files? What? Remember that? What files? What files? If it was up to him, there would be nothing. He's a pedophile protector, and he's a child rapist. You add everything up, the accusations, how he's acting. I mean, oh, he had a teen beauty pageants. Oh, yeah. You add it all up, it doesn't make sense. The dude is a child rapist. And especially right here, I mean, come on. You give a guy a chance, right? You give a guy a chance, he doesn't stop. I mean, come on. It's obvious as hell. It's the most obvious thing ever. And this is coming straight from his mouth, you know? This is not like, oh, the media. No media. This motherfucker just said it himself. He gave a pedophile a chance. He knew exactly what was happening. And here's how I know he knew what was happening. Like I told you, this guy's a fucking billionaire. Why in the fuck does he care about some teenager who makes $1,000 a year or a month or whatever she made? She was making minimum wage. I believe one of her pay stubs, not pay stubs, I believe her tax records show like she made $1,000, 1,000 something in the year 2000, working there. Anyway, she wasn't making much. Why would a billionaire care so much about this motherfucker who's worth $500 million hiring girls, Obviously, he knew he was recruiting them. It's obvious as hell. Obviously, he has 0 problems with pedophilia. It seems like the only problem he has here is, oh, don't do it at Mar-A-Lago, guy. Don't do it at Mar-A-Lago, Epstein. That's it. That was the warning. And they kept doing it, and eventually he was like, no. It was just to not bring heat to Mar-A-Lago. Yeah, man. It's obvious as hell. The guy's a child rapist. Are we going to stand up for these kids or what, guys? Are we going to stand up, or are we just going to, I don't know, just accept the abuse American kids got from Trump, from Israel, from all these billionaires? I mean, come on, dude. It gets crazy because this is about freedom. This is about kids' freedoms. It's about their freedom. They're getting turned into sex slaves. Come on, man. What happened to freedom? I thought America believed in freedom. What happened? Anyways, yeah, it's embarrassing, and the truth is undeniable, people. Undeniable. Yeah, see ya.